Hey everybody, and welcome back. And it's time for another Star Wars action figure review. And in this review, this is kind of a fail. And you'll probably see that on the title of this review. So, I was in Target, glancing at the Star Wars action figures, and it's kind of unusual to see a new figure that we haven't seen before as a repack or a slightly different version of the same one. But I saw this one. And, this is number 27, Jabba's Skiff Guard. That's its name. I was a little hesitant to buy it because, looking at it even in the package, it didn't look like very much going on, and it was at that premium Black Series price. So, but nonetheless, I thought, well, if it's a Black Series, there's probably something special about this figure. And I hate to tell you, there really isn't. See, as we know, there are the Mission Series figures that have been out for a while, mostly peg warmers that are the basic standard articulation, probably designed more for playability and less for collectors. But when you see the Black Series, you're thinking these are going to be good figures. There's going to be some quality here. Well, there really isn't, and that's what's sort of disappointing about this guy. He sort of seems like an afterthought. Now, first of all, I didn't even really recognize him from the movies, but I looked it up, and this character does appear in Return of the Jedi. He's on the skiff that's flying around the Sarlacc pit, and if you blink, you miss him, kind of. And I don't think there was a lot of detail lent to the figure in the movie, so maybe this is all they had to work with. It was also kind of puzzling, is they didn't even really give him a name. He's just number 27, Jabba's Skiff Guard. And it's in this great Black Series packaging. It looks like they have figured out or resolved the problem with the bubble delaminating from the package, which is good. I never have a complaint about the Black Series packaging. It's just good. It's good art. It's good design. I've always liked it. I like how they show the figure here. I like how they show it on the back. The description is pretty bland. It says, "This skiff guard works for Jabba the Hutt. Skiff guards are usually mercenaries or slaves whose duties include defending the skiff from attack and keeping prisoners in line." What's weird is that's all they've really given this character. And now let's look at the figure itself. Now, when you talk about a Black Series, a premium priced figure, you're kind of hoping for something. There's usually a surprise, a helmet that reveals a face, or really highly detailed accessories, or just exceptional articulation. Well, the articulation of this is more of what we've already seen. Basic swivel hips, and he's got the ball joint in the knees, the ankles, the shoulders, the elbows. He's got swivel wrists, and he has a ball jointed head. But my real issue with the figure isn't the articulation as much as it's just so plain, and the paint on the boots, I'm guessing this is intentional to make it look like sand or dust on the boots, but to me it almost just looks like paint got smeared or something. It just doesn't look very good, and they could have enhanced, if they were looking for sand on the boots, they might have enhanced it by putting some debris or dinginess on this jumpsuit, but they really didn't do that either. Another issue about this figure is the head. It's one solid black plastic piece. There's no detailing, no paint. There's no face underneath this head. It pops off. It's extremely plain. We have these two, I'm guessing some kind of breathing tubes, which is probably the neatest thing about it, other than maybe some of the detailing on the jumpsuit. But this is nothing we haven't already seen before. Another issue is the accessories. He comes with two. He comes with a vibro axe and a pistol. Both of them are just made, they're molded out of this bronze colored plastic. There's no painting, there's no detailing on it, nothing at all. This is a very dollar store quality here. To make matters worse, if you look at the pistol, you'll see that it was cut off of the what do they call it when you build a model of the sort of skeleton that holds all the pieces together. Well, it was cut off that, and there's still a tab here. on the end of the pistol that should have been cut off, and it just kind of shows the kind of lackadaisical manner this was put together with. All things considered, this figure just isn't worth $8 or $9. This should have a $5 or less price tag, and it's a disappointment. It's kind of an action figure fail. Hasbro is undeniably, makes some of the best, if not the best, action figures there are with the Star Wars line. There's a standard they set with these premium waves that the collectors buy, and when you give them a product like this, it's just not good. That's not up to their usual standard. So I'm gonna have to just give this figure a resounding thumbs down. If you want to buy it to complete your Jabba Sarlacc pit scene, to recreate that, fine. But the figure is nothing special. There's nothing to write home about. It's definitely a disappointing turn in a line of figures that really hasn't seen a whole lot of good stuff lately. We've seen a lot of repacks. We've seen a lot of the same character over and over again. And there is a wealth of characters spanning 6 movies and some animated series. And they have characters that are long overdue for a reinvention or a reimagining, yet this is what they come up with. So yeah, Hasbro, it's not good. We're really, we're hoping that we're going to see something better coming out of this. I know there's more movies in the horizon, and I'm not so sure I'm happy about that. But, yeah, if this is the standard they're going to be putting out for the premium prices, then, I may start looking into something else to start reviewing. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this review, and please rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye.